somewhere at some point. Good, how are you? I got too much stuff, I don't know what to do. Might actually stay in the storm for a minute, finish looting everything. We gotta loot quick and go. I have left about 6 full shields on the ground this morning so far. Okay, 57. Got time, I gotta be quick. I should have started running like a minute ago. That's not good. Peace. Did you fix your computer? No. My computer's pretty much behind repair. I've been looking, I'm gonna buy a new one. I just don't know what I'm gonna buy yet and how much I really want to spend. I'm trying not to spend too much. But my processor is about 14 years old and my graphics card's about 10 years old. I think the chug jug can take just a little bit longer. Mountain. There's one person over there. One in that wood base. Oh, I need to turn my... That'll probably help. It's needs 16 sec. What do you mean, Lorenzo? Oh, you're talking about the comment I made about the chug jug? Yeah. Thought I had plenty of time, and I cut that really, really close. Oh, you bastard. Don't give him a circle. You gave him a circle. I want to push this guy's loot. Hopefully not get sniped. I know he had at least a scar. He still thinks I'm up there. way too high. Oh, wow. One, two, three. I'm missing one. Yo, one of Joe's friends. Yes, I am. Probably about 30, 40 minutes ago. You're fine. I'm trying to get the best PC build I can get for around 700 bucks or so. If not, I mean, I know that's rough because I'm not gonna be able to get like a GTX or anything like the 1080 or nothing of that nature. About 700, 800. I do, but everything on it's outdated. My processor's like a 2004 model Intel dual core. Pretty old. I'd say everything's probably 10, 15 years old. Huh. So what I've been looking at, that, well, see, that's the thing. Is it going to end is the problem that I'm worried about. GG. Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. So what I've been looking at, if you're near a computer, is Dell Outlet has a bunch of PCs on there. You can order refurbs, scratch and dents, all kinds of stuff. Is a good place, and they got everything from computers with like the RX 540s in them, or the 560s, all the way up to 1080s. It's just the fact I'm trying to find the best deal I can for around $600-700. But I've been $671 right here. There's a Ryzen 5 1400 processor. I know that one's a little out of date, but it's got a 1 TB hard drive, 8 gigs of DDR4, and it's got the 574 gig in it. I know the RX 574 gig is pretty much neck and neck with the 1060 graphics by what everything I was looking at last night. I just bought the Sea of Thieves, and my PC runs at a smooth 11 frames per second on all absolute minimum bare bones 540p. Yeah. My thing is, the two friends that I got in real life that could really help me, that are like completely crazy with the knowledge of this stuff, they're they're so picky about what they get that the fact that I'm not wanting to get like a 1070 or 1080 or top of the line shit, they really don't want to help me because I'm trying to go cheaper, and I guess they respect the PC world that much that they don't want me just to get cheaper stuff, I guess. I know. Let's see, right here for this one's 850. It's a little bit more, but it's got the Ryzen 7 1700X. It's got a 128 gig solid state drive, a 1 TB hard drive, 12 gigs of DDR4, and it has the RX 574 gig. And this website right now also has another sale going on. Not only is their stuff discounted, but they got coupons for like 10 to 20% off of stuff as well. So I know I can get at least another $80 knocked off that to around 750 or so. Yeah, I was, yeah, I've been trying to aim for 12 or 16. Uh, Give me a second, Lorenzo. Who's my dude? Hold on. There's a few of them I was looking at. Are you able to get on a PC or anything right now? I'm wanting to order something like 4 days ago, but like I said, my friends really aren't wanting to help me out. So if you want to look and see what you honestly think throughout here, would probably be my best bet. Yeah, if you go to Dell Outlet, they got desktops, and what I do is I sort the hard drive. I want a 1 TB or up. I go to memory and put 8 gigs, 12 gigs, and 16 gigs. Like you said, I can get by with 8, so I go ahead and choose 8 just in case there's something really nice on there that only has 8 gigs of RAM. I'm not really worried about it. I can always upgrade that later. But just see what you see on there that you think probably my best bet as far as budget wise. Like they got a bunch of the Ryzen 5 1400 processors on here with other stuff in them that are really good for cheap, but I know that processor is not like all that the best. Yeah, I was yeah, and then just get whatever you need to handle it. Yeah, See, like they got a $700 i7 7700 on here with a GT 1030, but it's only a 2 gig GT 1030. Let's see. I was looking at the Radeon RX 560. It's only a 2 gig though in some of these computers. It runs decent, but I know the 574 gig has capability running all the way up to 1440p, so I was trying to go with the 570 if possible. No. All I want to do is 1080, and I like to be around 60 frames. And all the videos and stuff I seen last night of the 574 gig, it was running 1080 and 1040, or even the 1440. I seen some games is running 1440 around 60 and 70 frames per second. Like I said, it was keeping up with the GTX 1060 on most of the stuff that I seen. Let's see, for 780, there's an i7 7700 processor, solid state drive, 1 terabyte hard drive, 8 gigs of RAM, but it has the GTX 1050 on it. I want to get the. I'm probably gonna play. Joe says on her computer. I'm probably gonna play Overwatch on computer. I'll get back into Overwatch. I'm probably gonna be running Fortnite, and I want to play Sea of Thieves. It's yeah, it's the new game that just released. See, there's a Inspiron desktop on here for 790 that has the Ryzen 5 1400, a GTX 1066 gig, and a 1 terabyte hard drive, 8 gigs of RAM for 790. Which one are you looking at? Let's see if I can find the one you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'll probably get quite a few more. See, they're constantly upgrading their stuff. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. The Ryzen 7 1700X, 12 gigs of RAM, and the 574 gig. The only thing I would like to have on top of that is a solid state drive. RX 580, where do you see that at? How are you looking at it? Do you got it sort by best results? Lowest price. Hold on, let me cut the NVIDIA stuff out. Alright. Get back to where we were. Are you talking about for 830? $704. I see. Ryzen 5, 1400, 1 terabyte hard drive, 8 gigs RAM, and the 580, 8 gig. See, and I'm gonna knock another $70 off of that price. Like I said, there's a 10% discount coupon code right now for all over the website. I know the RX 580, what I was looking at last night, is pretty crazy what it's capable of. And it's an 8 gig card at that. And see, with something like this as well, like what I'm trying to tell my friends, if cryptocurrency and stuff goes back down, I already have a good graphics card, but I can always buy more RAM or upgrade the processor in it at that point. So I've been trying to tell them that, and they kind of, like I said, keep putting it off. You're one of the farmers. Hey, well, let me get one of your scrap cards. What do you got? A bunch of 1080s? Uh-huh. I gotcha. Yeah. 830. I'm just looking real quick. You see anything else that might be a little bit better of a deal, or do you think that's probably about the best deal right now? Nah, I got a mouse and keyboard in my hands right now on my computer. Now for an extra 200 bucks, I can upgrade to the 1700X and get a 250 gig solid state drive and stuff with it as well. But I don't want to pay that much. See, another crappy thing is if I go ahead and order this thing, they are constantly updating this, like with new computers and stuff on it. See, what I'm wondering is, does it have an extra slot so I can throw more RAM in it? It doesn't really say. It says it comes with a 460 watt power supply. Yeah, the RX 580 graphics card alone is 450 bucks just for the graphics card. And then RAMs went through the roof over the past few days too, because I was able to get the G-Skill RAM the other day, 16 gigs of RAM for like 120 bucks, and now it's like 170. See, I want to know the exact specs on that though. Does it have a DVI output or anything, or? Let me look at it exactly for the spec wise. You don't know of anywhere else to buy them, do you? This is the only one that I've been looking at. Then you're buying, then I, then I'm buying used and shit. And I don't know if I want to do that. It's hard telling what people's done with the computer before I got it. Uh, gotcha. Hey Lorenzo, so you don't have to sit here and watch all this. I'm gonna end the stream for a few minutes. I'll be back when we're done. Uh, probably about 5 to 10 minutes.